right, this is box number 4. We're going to open. We do have, I think, a proof here, and this is probably going to be silver here. We'll see. That looks like it might be a Liberty Bell, so maybe a Ben Franklin on the back. So, whoa. So we're going to get this flipped over here. Something else we noticed last night, this is actually box 3's tab. If you look there, this information is the same as that information. You can't see the rest of the stamp, but it's the same, exact same date, and they came from the exact same place. So we're hoping that this box is a sister to this box, and we hope she's half as good as box 3. So let's get this open, and we'll see. Okay, well, right off the bat, that is definitely a Franklin. That is definitely a Franklin. That looks silver right there. That's a 1960 something, so that's silver right there. So I'm seeing, well, there's a 64. So there's another silver. So another good box here. This is awesome. I don't know exactly where those holes are at in here. They had to be on this side, but either on one of the edges. So not exactly sure where they ended up. Go quick, I guess. So this hole, yep, it is. I was right. It's a Ben Franklin. So right now we have 3 Ben Franklin enders, and then this hole is definitely a proof. I mean, that is just like, so we're actually going to leave that one up and leave that one up. So we're looking at least 5 silvers in here right now. Anyway, we will be back with our first find. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to start hunting here and just go back and forth, bring in on the finds. And when we come to enders, we know our silver, we'll live open them. Right. We're on the first 2 rolls. Roll number 1 is right here. So she's going to go ahead and pull hers. We'll see. There's a Ben Franklin. So we're already starting off really well here. And that's a D Mint Mark, 1952. And then 90% Kennedy. And a 90% Kennedy. So 64 and 64. So already have 3 90%ers, 1 roll in. And then roll 2 has 4 90%ers. So we'll just drop that one off. We got a 64. Oops, I don't think that was one. 1972. So right there. And that is a 1964. And then we got 2 more here. I think one of these is a Franklin because its edge is kind of worn a little bit. And there it is. Oh, look at that. There's actually 2 Ben Franklins. So we got let's just set them both down here, because that's the last 2 there. So we have 1952 with no mint mark, and a 1960 with a D mint mark. So out of the first 2 rolls, we have 7 90% silvers. I think we're going to go through, finish these up, and then I think we're going to open at least a few more live to show you what we find. We still have at least 3 Ben Franklin enders that we know of. See you in a second. Okay, you see the granddaughter's hands there helping her mom out. This is roll number 3. Yeah, she's saying pull, pull, pull. Pull, pull, pull. Let's see. Hopefully, oh yeah, look at that. There is 3 more in that roll. Okay, so let's go ahead. 64 Kennedy. It's really hard to do this with a 2-year-old on your lap. Another 64 Kennedy. Somebody did a really big 90% silver dump, and we thank them. And another 64 Kennedy. So out of 3 rolls, 10 already. So go ahead and set that one aside. We're going to open this one now. This is probably going to be a really long video. It's pulling like crickets, so be careful. Hold on to it really tight. Okay, so we got that roll done, and let's look at it. And no silver. So we're gonna do one more here real quick, and then after that, we will start opening rolls. And just bring you in when we find silver. Unless we have an ender, then we'll show you the enders. So no silver in that roll either. That's generally what happens. You'll get a good one and then none for a while. So we'll stop there, start opening rolls, and bring you back in when we find silver. All right, so this is how it happens. We're on rolls 5 and 6. This is roll 5, and she has 4 for sure, maybe 5. So we'll start here at the end. There's a Ben Franklin. Go ahead and just lay it down. And a Ben Franklin. We're just going to lay him down and we'll show you in just a second. And a 67. So that's our first 40% out of both boxes. And then I told her I thought this was going to be a Ben Franklin for sure. And then a 64 Kennedy. So 67, we're going to relegate him to the top of the mat. So the Franklins, a 51, a 51, and a 57. And we got a D mint mark, a P mint mark, or no mint mark, and then no mint mark. So Denver, Philadelphia, Philadelphia. So that's pretty awesome. And then in this one, it looks like we probably have 3 also. It looks like another 40% are there towards the end. So that one, no, it's a 90, it's a 64. And then right there is another Franklin, a 52. And then right there is another silver. And that looks like a 64. So we'll finish going through our little stacks here of non-silver stuff, see if there's anything interesting, and we'll bring you back in on the next find. So we're on roll 8, and I kind of just left the edges intact. You can see there's one there, and so we got 2 more here. This one here is a 64, and this one here is another Ben Franklin, D mint mark, a D mint mark, and 1954. So stacking up the bins again. We already have 8 Benjamin Franklins. So I have 9 over here, and she has 10 over here right now. So getting to the next 2 rolls, and then we're going to come back, and after these 2 rolls, we'll live open this one for you. All right, rolls 9 and 10. Roll 10 has nothing in it. It might have a NIFC, but roll 9 has 2 in it. Another 64, and another 64, so 2 more 90%ers. And we do have that 140%er up there. So when we get through these, we'll bring it back in and open that one live. All right, so we're at the Franklin Ender. And it doesn't look like anything on that side, so we're going to open it live here. Hopefully he brought some friends with him. And he did. It looks like 3 in there. So it looks like at least one more Franklin too, because that edge right there, it looks like it's going to be a Franklin. Okay, so then put him down. And yep, another Franklin. And that was a triple, 3 Franklins in one roll. So 63, 63, and 52. And we got a Denver mint mark, no mint mark, and a Denver mint mark. So we get those added with the rest of these guys up here and continue the hunt. I just got the edges peeled back, started rolling it off, and that one right there looks like it's going to be silver. So maybe two side by side there. So we'll look at this live. Sure enough, there's two. Oh, look, lint. So sure enough, there's two there. And there's actually another one right here on this end. And let's start at this end. Oh, it's a Ben Franklin D mint mark, 1963. A 64 that is really good shape. And another 64 that's in really nice shape. It's like very bright. So streak continues. We'll bring you in on the next find. All right, the box keeps giving. I haven't even finished opening mine yet, but our daughter has opened hers, and it looks like there's 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. That third one in might be one. We're gonna pull that one first to see. And yep, 1964. And a 1964. And a 1964. And a 1964. And a 1964. So 5 64s out of that one. That's pretty awesome. Nothing else there. We're just going to kind of finish this while you're here and see. And I don't see any silver, so we will bring you in on the next find. Since we've been on such a hot streak, we both got our roll started. So she's going to open hers first. This is number 15. And nothing there. So this is roll 16. I made mine kind of hard to open. Let's let her peel it open. I thought I saw a white edge on this one. We'll see. Yep, there's, looks like 3 in there. Maybe 4. So 3 for sure. And it looks like first one's going to be a Kennedy. 1964. Second one looks like it's going to be a Franklin. This is a pretty rough edge. Oh, I was wrong. We got our first Walking Liberty. 1940. With no mint mark. And the last one is going to be a Kennedy for sure. So Kennedy. So we'll get these added up here with these guys and bring you in for that roll right there as a live opening. All right, roll number 17. There's one. And it's another Ben Franklin. It's a 1962. And does he have a mint mark? And we got a D mint mark. So right now she's up to 8. So pretty good here. On this one, we actually got a Ben Franklin here, and I believe that's another silver on the other end. So it's going to be the live opening here. So I'm pretty sure this one has 2. It looks like it might have at least one more in here. Yep, looks like one more. So this side is got a 64. And we got another Ben Franklin. He's a 63 with no mint mark. And this is the other Ben Franklin, no mint mark. And he's a 1949. So pretty awesome. And this one, there's another one right here. Sorry, 1964. So it's actually 4 in that roll. And that's it. So we will get back to the hunt. So we just counted through 18 rolls, because we haven't really opened these rolls yet. Through 18 rolls, we have 40 90%ers and then the one 40%er up there. We think we see a white edge in here, like right in there somewhere. So we're gonna go ahead and finish opening this on camera. And sure enough, there was a white edge there. There's actually, looks like 4 in that roll. So, and they look like older edges. 64. And a 64. There's an older, no, 64. I thought that was a Ben. Maybe the last one is. Nope, another 64. So that's okay. Still stacking silver. So in this one, it looks like we have at least one right here. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so there's 3 more in this one. I'm going to flip this over. It's easier for me that way. In this one we have another 64. Right here, a Ben Franklin, 1960, with no mint mark. And this one is another 64. So there we go. We added what, 4 more here and 3 more, so 7 more out of the 2 rolls. And we're getting ready to open. Actually, we're going to open these 2, and this one's kind of suspect. We'll see, I guess. All right, so we got into the next 2 rolls, 21 and 22, and 22 I thought might have one in the end, but it's not. It was a faker in 1972, but we do have 3 in here, and we got a 1964, another 1964, and another 1964. And then nothing else right now. So we'll get back into it and see you in a few seconds. We're on rolls 23 and 24. 23, right in here, looks like there's gonna be a silver. So we're gonna open it up here. And I don't see silver. It looked like a shiny edge in there, but definitely not silver. It's a clad. Okay, and we might have one right in here. So, kind of in this area. Let's see what we got. Oh, nope. Just kind of a shiny edge. So, we'll bring you back in on the next one for sure because it's Ben Franklin Ender. All right, so this is the Franklin Ender. That one might be silver too, we'll see, but that one's definitely silver. And it looks like there's another one in the middle there for sure. So we got 2, the other one was not silver. Okay, so we got the Franklin, no mint mark, in 1961. And then here, another 64 Kennedy. So halfway through the box. Didn't do an actual count, but let's real quick. We got, there's 10, 15, there's 27 on this side, plus a 40. And over here we got, what, 20, yeah, there's 4 times 6 is 25 of them. So right now we have 52 total silver 90%ers. All right, we're on the next, I opened that one, there was nothing. So we're on, that was 26, we're on 27 and 28. 27, it looks like there might be at least one right in this area, maybe one up in this area. So we want to open it live. Yeah, there's a few in there. Can we even count that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like 8 in this one roll. So we'll start plucking them here. We got a Ben Franklin down there. And then a Kennedy. Another Kennedy. Another Kennedy. Another Ben, Kennedy, another Kennedy, and another Ben. And what was this? What was this end one here? Oh, look, another one. So that was actually 9 in that roll. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, sorry, that's 10. So that was a half a roll of silver. That's what we ended up with right here. That's not silver. My goodness. I guess that makes up for the fact that we had 2 rolls because this roll has nothing in it either. So that's pretty good. See you in a minute because we're going to open that one live. All right, so we're on the next 2 rolls. And there might be one dead center in here. So let's see. And no, looks like my eyes were deceiving me. So, yeah, let's open our daughter here. And there's at least one more in here. You can see, I mean, that's a nice edge. So, it looks like we got stack in here too. There's 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. So we got a 64, and we got a 64, and another 64, and another 64, and then a 1962 Ben Franklin. No mint mark. No mint mark. 1954, and that's our 6. So that's it. Bring it back in on the next find. On the next 2 rolls, and this box is not giving up on us. It is definitely giving us more silver. We have 4 more here. 64 Kennedy.
Wow, 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 wow.
64 Kennedy.
Wow, wow.
Yes, the granddaughter, she's wowing all this silver. 64 Kennedy. And a 54 Ben Franklin with a D mint mark. And then this one was like this in the box. We flipped it over, and that's definitely silver. So we're going to open it live here real quick. And it looks like it has at least one more right there. And there's more than that. So I was right on the end. It looks like there's 5 in here. So right here on the end is a 64 Kennedy. Right here,
No.
64 Kennedy. Here, we got a 53 Denver Minted Ben Franklin. Right here, 69, so that's our second 40%er. And then right here, another 64 Kennedy. So it doesn't look like there's anything else in there. We'll bring you in on the next finds. Next 2 rolls, you can see the silver through the package. It looks like there's probably 3 in there, 2 for sure. And there's actually, looks like 5 in there. Okay. Oh, actually, it looks like there's 4 in there. That one is just kind of just weird looking. 64. A 64. 63 Ben Franklin with no mint mark, it looks like. And then, let's see, maybe that one right there. No, that was a clad. So I was wrong. My eyes are deceiving. There's just 3 in there. So on this one, it was this side up, and there I flipped it over. There's another 64 ender. So let's see what we got here. Looks like there's possibly another one there in the middle. Definitely another one in the middle. Plus 3 more, so there's 5 more in there. Whoop, 64 ender rolled out on me. This one here, another 64 ender. This one here, say 52 Ben Franklin with a D mint mark. And this one here is another 64. And this one here is another 64. So quick look, doesn't look like any more. Oh, 73. Oh, nope, missed one. Missed Ben Franklin. He has a dirty edge, so we didn't see him very good. He's got a 62 on him and no mint mark. Just drop real quick and make sure. Yep, no more. Bring it back in on the next find. We decided to throw the 74Ds in there because this is what the board's looking like. I believe that's a silver ender. She's got a roll. You can definitely see silver right there. And it looks like there's 2 in there. Okay. And 64. And then we got a 1954 Ben Franklin with no mint mark. So open this one live. Silver 1971. I think that's silver. Pretty sure it is. Let's see anything else showing on the edges. But we do have, that is definitely silver, 64. And then this is a very worn edge, so that's going to be a Ben Franklin or a Walk-in Liberty. Ben Franklin D mint mark, 1954. So 2 more out of that roll. Bring it on the next find. All right, the next 2 rolls. I have 1 up here towards the top. So we'll look at it real quick. Yep. And it's a Ben Franklin. 1952 Denver Mint. And then our daughter has 6 more here, so we'll go through those. She's got a 64. And a Ben Franklin 54. And another Ben Franklin 61. And D mint mark. And no mint mark on that first one. Another Ben Franklin 1960. The D mint mark. And another Ben Franklin D mint mark. That was a 1959. And another Ben Franklin 1957 with a D mint mark. So that's 5 Franklins and a 64 out of 1 roll. Be back in a few seconds. All right, the next 2 rolls, one had absolutely nothing, and this we have 1. So we got another Ben Franklin. He's a 1954 with no mint mark. We'll bring it back in on the next one there because that's a proof. So see you in a couple seconds. All right, I opened that one there. There's nothing in it. It's right there to go through. This one is the proof ender, so we're gonna open it live. And I think that's the only thing in there is that proof ender. And we got a 1993 proof, not silver. Yep, look at those edges. That's all that's there, just clad proof, and the rest of it's clad. Bring it back in on the next find. Might open that one live because it looks kind of silvery. We're on the next 2 rolls. So near the top there's a silver. And a 1968, so that'd be our third 40%er. And then right there is another 1964. So we'll get through these. We got 4 rolls left. Okay, we're back with a wrap up. We ended up with 6 NIFCs, 3 over there, 3 over there. And then we ended up with 36 Ben Franklins, 61 1964 Kennedys, the 1 Walker there, and then we ended up with 3 40%ers. So that is a massive haul from 1 box. We'd like to thank you for watching. If you like this video, we'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you'd like to share our videos, we'd appreciate that as well. If you haven't subscribed, we'd appreciate your subscription. And if you comment, we'll answer you within a day or 2. Thank you for watching.